ओं नमो भगवते श्री अरविंदाय। ओं नमो भगवते श्री वासुदेवाय। ओं ओं ओं। Namaste. Very good evening. Welcome to you all of all. Today is the most auspicious day and the day we must remember forever, because this is the 50th episode in English. We are going to record it out within this is the probably the 13th day, the beginning of the 13th day. We are going to conclude our 50th episode. We are recording our 50th episode in English. So to memorize this event, to remember this day, we are going to record a special document on spiritual discourse, that is Sri Aurobindo and Sri Aurobindo Mother's vision on Sri Krishna. On the other hand, the name of the topic will be Sri Krishna and Sri Aurobindo, overmind to supermind. So this will be a beautiful topic, and we are going to discuss in a short time. It will be a very short but interesting topic, Sri Krishna and Sri Aurobindo, overmind to supermind. As we know already, Sri Aurobindo writes, Krishna and Radha forever end to end and bliss. If we can go two step back, we know Aradhayati iti Radha, Akarshayati iti Krishna. These are Radha and Krishna. They are two, but actually they are one. Sri Aurobindo writes here, there are two who are one and play in many worlds. Approximately these are the both two dual consciousness, Krishna and Radha, but they are forever end to end in bliss. Adorer and the adored, forever selfless and one. So we will find what Mother and Sri Aurobindo have told about on Sri Krishna. So initially we know and we have believed, almost it is a universal belief, that after this avatar, 10 avatars, 10th avatar whom we know, this is actually avatari, this is Sri Krishna. The avatar, the Anandamaya avatar, he is known as Krishna. Sri Aurobindo writes, Sri Krishna symbolizes a consciousness, that is overmind consciousness. He is representing the overmind consciousness. It is the highest truth consciousness, that is overmind. But overmind is the border, is the last apex. After this overmind comes the supermind. So overmind is a passage to supermind. Supermind is the last consciousness of the spiritual level, and overmind is the passage. And on 24th November 1926, Sri Aurobindo achieved this consciousness. He was actually Krishna consciousness or overmind consciousness. From that day, this day, 24th November 1926 has been celebrated. It's been observed by the day of victory, that Mother says. From that day onwards, Sri Aurobindo went inside, did not come out, left all this out external meeting and all, because he went inside for this intense sadhana and to make clarity, to make tapasya siddhi for the supramental descent. Sri Aurobindo writes, he scanned the secrets of the overmind. He bore the rapture of the oversoul, a borderer of the empire of the sun, attuned to the supernal harmonies. What changed from that day onwards, it came in Sri Aurobindo. His finite parts approached their absolute. His actions framed the movements of the gods. His will took up the reins of the cosmic force. From that day onwards, he bore the rapture of the oversoul. We bore the burden of the overmind. Actually, he was staying on the border, supermind and overmind on that border. He was standing there and attuning to the supernal harmonies, the supramental harmonies. From that day onwards, his everyday movement changed. Actions framed the movements of the absolute. His will, this mother, divine mother, took up the reins of the cosmic force. His finite parts to approach their absolute. So actually he went inside into the depth for the intense sadhana and preparing for the supramental descent and supramental sadhana. About their incarnation, avatarhood, in Gita, Sri Krishna has told, Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskrutam dharma sanstapanarthaya sambhavam yuge yuge. I must save the sadhus, I must punish the wickeds, I must establish the religion. For that only I am manifesting age after age. But realize, after this death of the Ravana, after the death of this Kansa, for whom Rama, one avatar, and Krishna also avatar, they came, they killed. But do you feel that wickedness is over? That dark period is over? Everything is there. Kansatva is there. Kansahood is there. Ravanahood is still existing. For that, almost all the avatars came. Their ambition, their ayudha, they are with their weapons and all. They tried to kill Sanghara. But actually, these twin avatar, Mother and Sri Aurobindo, they had the specialization. They thought the killing, slaying the demons are being killed, but their demonhood still it is existing. So they followed, instead of killing and slaying, they followed the method of transformation and perfection. For that, actually, they brought down, they descended, they invented the term transformation. And living little bit, we are going little bit ahead. We have already seen that supramental. From in the very beginning, we are going to discuss something on the Mother's and Sri Aurobindo's version on Sri Krishna. Sri Aurobindo speaks of Sri Krishna is not supermind. He is representing his avatarhood, is representing overmind consciousness. That is, this overmind consciousness is paving way for the descent of the supermind. So, Sri Krishna is Anandamaya. And incarnate is in the now this avatarhood where we are staying. Actually, this avatar is not a magician who is showing the miracles. Actually, he comes here, this avatar descends here as the leader of the nation, as the leader of the human race at a whole. And this actually, they symbolize, they represent the divinity, the divine humanity as a whole. So Sri Aurobindo once again speaks that Vishwarupa we have seen in twice we have seen. Yashoda saw Vishwarupa inside Sri Krishna, in that Bala Sri Krishna, young Sri Krishna. And in the war, Kurukshetra, Mahabharata war, during Mahabharata war in the Kurukshetra field, Arjuna saw the Vishwarupa of this of Lord Krishna. So Sri Aurobindo speaks here, God's Vishwarupa is not an imagination, it is not an image or imagery also. It is 100% truth. It is true, absolutely true. It is a truth of the upper sphere. This is actually a hidden sphere, Karana Jagatara Satya, it is a truth. But because this is actually, it is seen. It is in that higher atmosphere with that Swarupa, that form is seen. And Sri Aurobindo speaks, Sri Krishna emphasized more on the work. He had no idea, no plan, and she was not stressing more upon the physical transformation. This physical transformation and all, these have been emerged from the idea of Mother and Sri Aurobindo, they have emphasized. But Sri Krishna advised in that war field, in that in that battlefield, he actually advised Sri Krishna to the liberation through work. We in the integral yoga also, Sri Aurobindo's integral yoga, we give also maximum stress upon the work. Sri Mother says, work is the body's prayer for the work is the body's prayer for the transformation. Let us work as we pray, for indeed work is the body's prayer. Work is the body's prayer for the divine. And this Mother also another aspects, mother says, some sort of work is necessary for the proper balance of the body. So in integral education, mother and Sri Aurobindo put more stress upon the work. Well, Sri Aurobindo says Krishna was the guide, the guide, the of my yoga, and I have got intimacy with him. I have been mixed with him. So every days, every moments, and I have the experience that I am connected with him with the intimate connection, intimate longing. I am connected. There is no difference. Sri Aurobindo once again she goes writes here, if you surrender near Sri Krishna, it also indicates that surrender also it is done to me. So this one and unique, this transformation, there is no absolutely we can find the difference within between me and the Sri Krishna. In another thing, another way, Mother Sri Aurobindo speaks of, you should not have any puzzle in your mind between how to whom you want to devote, either mother or Sri Krishna. You must know both are of one thing and simultaneously moves in one direction. Sri Krishna has brought you to the mother, and if you worship mother through her, you can go to Sri Krishna. So he is also showing Sri Krishna is better well present inside this ashram. He is working here. He is guiding everything. Mother's message we can remember. She has observed one beautiful message. Even the greatest gods are also my child. Even Krishna is also my child. We know mother is the mother of Krishna. In another term, Sri Aurobindo has written, mother is the mother of all godheads and all strengths, mediatrix who binds creation to the supreme. This mother, the might of all who never came down, she has come down, descended. Deliberately she has, decidingly she has descended, and she speaks of mother of all godheads and all strengths, mediatrix who binds creation to the supreme. And mother speaks of whom at the first sight I saw Sri Aurobindo, whom I can remember perfectly. I can remember this. He is to whom Sri Aurobindo, to whom I used to call Sri Krishna. If hundreds of beings are lying in the darkness, does not it matters not. To whom last night I saw, yesterday we saw. His consciousness is very much, his presence is very much in this world, and his presence, from this presence we can get the proof. A day will come when this darkness will be transformed into the light. Sri Aurobindo once again writes here, mother, Sri Aurobindo on the first supramental day celebration before one night, Sri Aurobindo came and showed his interest to offer the blessings to the devotees, and it was done the next day. On the very same day, Sri Mother writes, when I came down, I found Sri Aurobindo, Sri Krishna is standing there. He sat on my lap and offered blessings. Mother says it is amusing, it is interesting to see. Sri Aurobindo writes, let thy steps walk in thy God. Let thy sleep and awakening be a sacrifice to Krishna. Living in Krishna, Mother Sri Aurobindo says, living in Krishna, the enmity becomes the wrestling of the brothers. Sri Aurobindo Sri Krishna was guiding the sheep in which Mother Sri Aurobindo was passing to Pondicherry. He was the guide. Sin is a trick and disguise of Krishna to conceal himself from the gaze of the virtuous. And we have known Sarva Vasudevamaya, that jail experience. I saw swindlers, thieves, everybody. I find they were not thieves or culprits. They were Krishna Vasudeva. The jails, bars of the jail, the trees, the judges, everybody he found the presence of the Sri Krishna. Even that coarse blanket seemed the arm of the Sri Krishna, his lover and his friend.